Proudly, I stand here with my feet firm, head held high, and with a lot of pride that I live in a country which gives me access to select my education, especially my higher education. It provides me with a lot of private and public colleges. The first compliment when we are having privatization of higher education is it always reduces the financial burden of our government, on a government for funding to educational institutions. Secondly, this can create competitive development. Of course, when one private institute is providing good facilities, of course, the other private institutes and at the same time, the government institutes are tempted to give more facilities for the students, and this creates a development in the educational sector. And secondly, this can provide many access for students, those who are getting back due to their academic insufficiency of a moment.
The socio-economic development of a country is directly linked with the education of each and every individual of that nation. Well, as it is right now, most of the institutes are private. That is around 79% of the country's institutions are private. And the education as well as the quality which is given by them is absolutely deteriorating. Because if we are looking into the standard of the students itself, we can see that the top 5% of the brilliant minds of our nation are coming from the government colleges, or the top premier education systems such as the premium top leagues, that is IITs or IIMs. But the rest, all of them are deteriorating in a very fast pace. That is, people who are not meritorious enough to get those seats are getting those seats by just purchasing them. And there have been various judicial case laws relating to these situations, such as Mohini Jain versus State of Maharashtra. In that, the court has held that the people should not be solely depending upon the capitation fees while getting the admission to a college, but rather they should see the merit.
Time up, Anaka.
No country can develop unless its citizens are educated, said Nelson Mandela. This clearly states that if citizens or the students are not given opportunity to get studied, to have their higher education, the fact shows that schools have high enrollment rate while the colleges are having very less enrollment rate. The thing is that it is not because of students are not willing to go, but the chances are less. When the private sector improves and if seats are provided, students are getting higher opportunity for studies.
Thank you.
The higher opportunities which are given to the students should be based on meritorial credits. As it is, there is right now, it's just a quasi-educational and quasi-cash management system which is happening around the nation. And the PhDs, for instance, there has been a scam recently where more than 100 of PhDs were given out by an institute in the northern India. And many of the students as well as people from Tamil Nadu, according to the census, have given out more than 5,000 PhDs in 1 year.
Thank you. Over to you.
It is obvious that India stands third in most publicly funded countries of the world for higher education. But at the same time, the development rate of India is 132nd. It is alarmingly 132. With such a great power of youth, we are not using it properly. They are not given proper education. They are not getting access, and the development rate of India is going down to some far beyond.
Please.
The problem is these institutions are not accredited. Most of the institutions which are present right now does not have that accreditation or the validity which is required in order to give them the meritorious benefit. Just giving them a diploma certificate is not the ample qualification to get a job. Well, in the case of Ashok Kumar Thakur versus Union of India, it has stated various necessaries for accreditation, and such accreditation is not present as the most of the dominance are of the private colleges.
Well, I wish to put forward about PPP, public-private promotion. This is a very good statement where the government as well as the public sector as well as the private sector must move forward together. Thus, they provide good quality education to the society, and thus the students, those who just got backward due to maybe due to a small span of time, their entrance examinations and so on, they are getting good opportunities in the private sector. Of course, the ones who could just get back in the PSC exams also get recruited.
Thank you.
The exact point of merit, that is the merit which you are focusing on, is not even provided by the private education. That is, in most cases, the private education are just looking into the cash factor. Well, in the case of PA Inamdar versus State of Maharashtra, it has stated that the actual cost, the court has stated that the principle of merit should be given relevance more than just the cash-based strap society.
Thank you.
It is not mere cash. Of course, this is a private college. This is providing us this much facilities. Of course, it's not simply cash oriented. More than that, I have to put forward some opportunities. It's not mere for students, but also the job seekers get good opportunities. Of course, those who trail back due to a small fraction of point in the PSC exams are getting a chance to get higher to public institutions in a well and good manner if they are talented.
Thank you. Please.
Well, the meritorious effects and as well as the chances given to the private college students are just being shown that the amount of unemployment in our country as well as of those students who have gone outside the nation is extremely high. If you're given just the chance to study, the study materials as well as the professors hold as well as the understanding should also be of that level in order to give the student that kind of a benefit which is provided by the government
Over to you.
colleges.
To put my bring in front of my opponent's notice that I have to repeat, that is, India stands in the third position in its private public funding, but at the same time its development access is
And
very
time up.